All right, so you guys are all sitting in chairs. We're gonna start.
Going once?
Let's start standing up. That way you don't have to get all the way down to the floor.
Yeah, we can wrestle either way.
Yeah.
So following along, I have up there.
All right, so let's do a good morning stretch. Wake up a little bit here. So just inhale the arms up and then reach up. Oh, you can groan if you want. And then exhale, bring the arms back down. So let's do some cat and cow first. So we're gonna exhale cat, bend the knees, tuck the chin and the tailbone. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Excellent. And one or two more in each direction. And then back to neutral. All right, let's do, we're gonna go out of order here. Let's do our palm tree pose next. So that's our moving balance. So feet can be nice and wide. We're gonna inhale, bring the arms up on the toes, exhale. You can do just part of this, since we're just warming up, just the arms or just the feet. On the wall, to a chair. Just gonna get the blood flowing here a little bit. Excellent. And let's do one or two more. Excellent. All right, back to neutral. And then let's do our laterals next. So feet nice and wide. You can have that hand on the hip or down that leg. We're going to inhale one arm up. Exhale, bring it back. So you don't have to go all the way over. For the first couple of times, maybe let the body warm up first. Just kind of go to that edge of tension. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do one more time each time, or each side, sorry. And then we're going to do it again, one more time each side, and add some extra breathing. So we're going to inhale, bring the arm over, pause here, and see if we can breathe into that rib cage. Feeling the ribs opening. Excellent. And then bring that arm back. And then let's do the other side. Inhale. And breathing into that rib cage. Excellent. And then with your next exhale, bring that arm back. Excellent. All right. Let's do our Karate Kid next, our flying crane. And let's do opposite hand to knee. If you prefer another way, that's totally fine. This is how I'm going to do it. Lift one knee up, touch it with the opposite hand, and then back to center. If you want to make it more of a challenge, do the arm all the way up. Or not. Or if you like it the original way, that's fine too. Excellent. All right, so let's do one more time each side. And release. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna do our standing twist. And again, we wanna keep this in the upper half to upper third of the spine. Arms can be close to the body, up to a T, wherever that's comfortable. Somewhere in the middle. So we're gonna inhale, lift nice and tall. Exhale, turn to the first side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. If you wanna make this more fluid, you can do that as long as you keep breathing. Excellent, and then let's do one more time each side. And then we're gonna do one more time each side with the extra breath. So turn to the first side, and then we're gonna breathe into that back rib cage. Excellent, coming back to center and then to the other side, breathing into that back rib cage. Excellent, and then back to center, release the arms. You can shake out the arms, shake out the legs. All right, so next, let's do, we're gonna do half sun salutation. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna start with the hands at the heart. The inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands down. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands start. And last time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. We're actually gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna add an extra breath in at the halfway lift. All right, so here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. So you're gonna take an extra breath here. Feel the head towards the front of the mat, tailbone towards the back. Extension. And then inhale again. And exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out. Inhale, push the feet in. Arms come all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. All right, let's find our beautiful mountain pose. So you can start with big toes touching, heels are a couple inches apart, or hip width distance apart, or wider, depending on how your balance is today. And then let's do that neutral pelvis. And then we're gonna hook behind the ears, pull it back and up. So palms can face forward or towards each other, depending on how that feels in the shoulders. And just take a couple breaths here. If you have your balance is pretty good today, if you want to try and close your eyes while you do this, welcome to try that. If not, just find a spot on the floor. Give the eyelids a little rest. Excellent. And then from here, we're gonna lift the arms up in a T. We're gonna do a little shoulder rotation here. So palms face the floor. We're gonna inhale, thumb comes up towards the ceiling and then continues back behind you. On the exhale, thumb goes down towards the floor and maybe towards the back wall again, depending on how much it moves. So that's the inhale, palm up. Exhale, palm down, and then thumb goes down. Excellent. All right, and then we'll come back and release. Awesome sauce. All right, let's find our warrior one. So we're going to turn one foot out, step the other foot forward. And let's start by getting that knee nice and warmed up. So we're going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. And then we'll push off and step back. Turn that foot out, step the other foot forward. Going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. And we'll push off and step back. All right. So let's add the arms. Let's see. Turn that foot out. Step that first foot forward. Let's do this one. Hands out in front. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, closed. All right. Ready? Here it goes. So we're going to inhale, open. Bend that front knee. Exhale, bring it back. Excellent. And one more. Nice. We'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right. Turn that foot out. Step the other foot forward. Arms out in front. Inhale, open. Bend that front knee. Exhale, close. Excellent. And let's do one more. Nice. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right. So let's come in. We'll find our tree pose next. All right. So standing up nice and tall. And start with one foot rooted into the earth. Heel of the other foot above the ankle, hands at the heart. And we're going to grow our branches. If you have your balance you want, you can bring that foot up higher. Using opposing forces, push the leg into the foot, foot into the leg. Most important, we want to breathe. Excellent. And coming up. Nice. And excellent. All right. Shake out that leg and then go to the other side. All right. Hands at the heart. Heel above the ankle. We're going to grow our branches. And if you have your balance, you want to come up higher, that's fine. If you want a chair or the wall, you're welcome to do that. Don't forget to breathe. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. All right, shake it out. So let's go ahead and grab our blocks. And if you want to do this without blocks, that's totally fine, or to a chair, that works as well. So we're going to do Warrior 2, side angle pose, peaceful warrior, and then a high lunge. So I'm throwing an extra one in there. All right. So bring that foot up in between the blocks. Back foot's kind of at 90 degrees-ish. Hands at the heart, arms open up to the side, bend that front knee or that front ankle. Take a breath or two here. Extend out through the fingers. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bend that front elbow. Forearm comes to that thigh. This upper hand can be on the hip, hand up towards the ceiling or arm overhead. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, bring that front arm up. All right, now here comes the fun part. So we're going to exhale, bring both arms down to the blocks. If you don't want to use the blocks, that's fine. We're going to pivot that back foot so the toes are all facing forward. On your next inhale, we're going to come up, bring the arms up. If that's too much on the shoulders, you can cactus arm here. And then on that back foot, you can come up on the toes or keep the heel down on the floor. All right, from here, we're going to pivot around again back to Warrior 2. And we're going to do that again 2 more times. All right, here we go. Side angle pose. That's our exhale. Inhale, windmill around to peaceful warrior. Exhale, both arms come down. Pivot that back foot. Inhale, coming up to high lunge. Excellent. And then twist back to Warrior 2. And last time through, side angle pose. And windmill around to peaceful warrior. And then both arms all the way down and around. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, coming up to high lunge. Excellent. From here, we're going to drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right, you guys ready for the other side?
Sure.
All right. All right. Take a breath before we start. Hands at the heart, arms open out to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Extend out through the fingers. And then here we go. Bend that front elbow, side angle pose. Upper arm can come onto the hip. Hand up towards the ceiling or arm overhead. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Front hand comes up towards the ceiling. Excellent. And then windmill around. Both arms come down to the block. Pivot that back foot. On the inhale, high lunge. And again, that back foot can be on the floor, or you can be up on the toes. And cactus arm. Excellent. Back to Warrior 2. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, both arms down and around. Pivot that back foot. On your inhale, high lunge. Excellent. One more time through. Pivot back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, windmill around, peaceful warrior. And then both arms come down. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. Very nice. We're going to drop the arms and step it forward. Excellent. Okay, so let's move the blocks out of the way. And then we're going to do, anybody need a water break? Go ahead and grab that. We're going to do our wide-legged series here, and then we'll come down to the floor. So if you like a block for your rainbow pose, go ahead and grab that. But we're going to start with pinwheels. So option to stay just as wide as the skinny part of the mat, or go wide on the long part of the mat. Okay. Open up the arms, feet are nice and wide. And then inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, one hand to the opposite leg, wherever it reaches, knee, ankle, hip. Inhale, back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, over. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. And then we'll drop the arms. You can bring the feet together and then back out if they need a break. And then let's do rainbow pose. All right. So we're going to hinge at the hip joints. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. Bring both arms down in front. On your next inhale, we're going to bring that left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. Exhale, back. Again, to the first side, inhale. And exhale. Second side, inhale. And exhale. One more time, each side. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, last side. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Bend the knees. Hands come to the hips. Inhale. Coming up with a nice, strong, straight back. Excellent. All right, you bring the feet in and out again. We're going to do one more thing, wide-legged, and then make our way down to the floor. So we're going to do half sun salutation. If you prefer to do it with regular feet, you're welcome to do that. And then two options with the spine. If you have injury or any issues with the spine, you can do the arms like that instead of like this. So this is going to be more weight on the back with the arms straight versus out to the sides. All right, so here we go. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. The hands can come to the front of the thighs or the arms can come up by the ears. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Arms come up. Inhale. And exhale down. All right, 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, and done. Awesome. Bring feet back together. Heel toe or hop. And let's shake out the legs. And then we're going to come down. And actually, if you want, grab a block or two. Let's see. So I've been doing this lately for tight hamstrings. It's basically forward fold to squat. So feet are wide. We're going to bend the knees, come down to your squat, and then come back up to a forward fold. So you can use the blocks, or you can just sit on the floor if you don't want to do this. All right. But it's easier if you have the blocks on the knees to have something to kind of hold on to. So, all right, so let's come down onto the floor. And we're going to come into tabletop. Flip this sideways. And go ahead and grab your blocks so they're handy. All right. So let's start with a little cat and cow here. So we're going to exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. And then on the next round, we're going to add child's pose. So we're going to exhale cat. Inhale cow. And then cat down to child's pose. And you can stay in your child's pose or come back up to cow. Exhale cat. Down to child's pose. And 2 more. Or stay in your child's and we'll meet you there in a moment. And last one. So cat and then down to child's pose. Or if you prefer puppy pose, so you can bring your head down to a block, since we have them handy, or rest your hands, or rest your forehead on your hands, or your forehead on the floor. Excellent. All right, so let's come back up to table when you're ready. And we're going to do our spinal balance next. All right, so let's start with, and extend that left leg back. Right arm comes forward. An option to bring elbow to knee or to keep the limbs extended. All right, one more breath here. And release. And then let's do the other side, extend that right leg back. Left arm comes forward. And again, option to go elbow to knee. Excellent. One more breath here. And then release. All right, next we're going to do our low lunge. So if you want to grab your blocks for this, you're welcome to do that. If you don't need them, that's totally fine too. So we're going to bring both blocks over onto the left side of the mat, and then that right leg can come out and around or through the center. And if it doesn't quite get up there, just take your hand and move it where you want it to go. All right. So we're going to start dynamically here this time. So we're going to bring the pelvis towards the floor. That front knee bends maybe past the toes, which is totally fine. A couple of times here. A nice stretch on that bent knee, hip flexor. Excellent, and last time. All right, coming back up to neutral, so you can stay right here or bring the hands up on that knee. And the next option is to bring the hands up towards the ceiling. And the last option is to bring the pelvis back down towards the floor. Excellent, and then coming back out. Come back up first, hands to the knees, or knee, sorry. And then hands down to the block. We're gonna switch legs so you can go out and around or through. And you can always use your hands to move that foot where you want it to be. Excellent. All right, let's start with that dynamic movement first. We're gonna bring the pelvis forward, down towards the floor. That knee comes forward. Excellent. And one more time. Nice. All right, back up to neutral. You can stay right here, or next option, hands on that knee. Stay right here, or next option, hands up towards the ceiling. And next option is pelvis back down towards the floor. Excellent. All right, here we go, back up. Hands back to the knee. Hands down to the block, and then we're going to bring that foot back down. Move the blocks out of the way, and let's do a few cat and cows. If you want to add the child's pose, you're welcome to do that. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. So we didn't open up the wrist before we started. So if they're starting to get sore, got a couple of options. You can come onto the top of the fist like this. Other option is to bring the hands onto blocks. Just to give yourself a little bit more space. Or if you have one of those wedges, that works too. Awesome. All right. So from here, let's do one more here. Let's do our let's do donkey kicks. We haven't done that in a hot minute. All right, and there's a couple of options for these. You can just do the knee out to the side, or you can do the full kick where the knee comes up and then the leg goes out and knee comes back and down. All right, so let's do 3 of those each side. So we're gonna lift the knee up and then bring it back down. Lift the knee up and bring it back down. And one more time. Lift and release. All right, other side. Knee up and down. Knee up and down. And last time, knee up and knee down. Excellent. All right, so now we're gonna come and sit. All right, so let's go ahead and come into little cat and cow. So if it's comfortable to sit cross-legged, you can do that. If not, you can have your legs out straight. If the knees are crossed, you can bring your hands under the knees. If the legs are out, hands under the thighs. So let's start with that. Exhale back to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Excellent. And then back to neutral. Let's come into, sorry, I'm going to fold my blanket up. Let's come into our laterals again. Since we have the blocks, if you want to use the blocks for the laterals, you're welcome to do that. And again, you can do cross-legged or legs straight out. All right, so the blocks are out towards the sides. We're going to inhale one arm up, pushing that hand into the block. Exhale, bring it back. Second side. Exhale. So going at your own pace, nice and slow, moving with the breath. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. All right, so let's do, since we're here, we're going to do a quick twist. So inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. And if your legs are crossed, bring them out. And then maybe pound into that, wake them up a little bit if they're already out. That's awesome. So we're going to come in and do a couple of forward folds here. Starting with the knees bent. They can be bent as much as this. And then you can bring the legs out if you want, or keep them bent. So that's gonna keep the hamstrings from being overstretched, and it'll feel better if they're tight. All right, so let's use some gravity here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Legs can be relaxed. They don't have to be tight. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down, inhale, bring it back up. And let's go one last time. Inhale, forward fold, stay down. Take a couple breaths here. You can grab onto the legs and then gently extending the spine, and then bring that forward fold down. Excellent. And then when you're ready, we're going to extend the arms over the legs, push the legs into the earth. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, and release. Excellent. All right, let's do the open and close twist, and then we'll come down onto the spine. So we'll start with that right knee bent, right foot into the mat, extend that left leg left arm over that leg. You're gonna inhale, extend the spine, exhale in front of or behind that right knee. Right hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift, exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Excellent. One more breath here. And then gently unwind. You're gonna extend that left arm over that left leg again. Thumb, gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open twist, arm towards that back wall. Going just as far as is comfortable. Excellent. And then bring it back in. We'll switch legs and arms. Right arm extends over that right leg. We're going to inhale, lift, feel that spinal extension. Exhale in front of or behind that left knee. Right hand comes behind the spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Take one more breath here. And unwind. Excellent. Let's go the open twist. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, gaze follows the thumb. Excellent. And unwind it. And release. All right, so let's come down onto the spine and have one block ready. All right, so we're going to start with one-legged Apanasana. So on the exhale, we're going to bring one knee into the chest. On the inhale, set that foot back on the floor. And then the other side, exhale, knee in. Inhale, foot down. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. All right, so next we're going to do our bridge pose. If you want, you can grab the block and put it in between the thighs. If not, that's totally fine. So we're going to do all 3 rounds of our bridge pose, starting with just lifting the hips. Keeping the block in is going to activate the muscles in the thighs and keep the glutes relaxed. All right. So feet, knees, and hips are lined up. Arms down by your side or robot arms. We're going to inhale, push the feet in, lift the hips up. Exhale, hips back to the floor. And again, inhale, lift. The other thing it does is help keep the knees in place. Instead of going out or in, exhale, hips back to the floor. And once again, like this, nice and slow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Excellent. Next round, we're going to add the arms. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And one last round, we're going to add the extra breath. Inhale, arms up, hips up. On the exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. One last time, inhale, arms up, hips up. Take another, exhale, release the hips. Nice and slow, take your time. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. All right, so we're going to take the block out. Do a couple of apanasanas. Exhale, knees in, inhale, knees out. And the knees can be nice and wide. That might feel nice on the spine. Excellent. And then let's bring the feet down to the mat. And then we're going to do a hip strengthener. Actually, for the hip flexors, option to use the block. You can do this without, but it's a little easier with the block. So knees are bent, feet come into the mat. We're going to push up like we're coming into a bridge. We're going to slide the block under the pelvis so that the top of the block is at the top of the pelvis on the back side. So it's kind of like a supported bridge. And then we're going to extend one leg straight out, heel on the floor. So the other leg is bent. One leg is straight, one leg is bent. So the straight leg, we're going to lift that heel up off the floor. So it doesn't have to go very high. And then release it back down. So this is a fabulous strengthener for that hip joint. Let's do two more. Excellent. And then we're going to bring that heel back down to the floor and then bend that knee. And then extend the other leg out. And then let's do that lift on the other side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release it back down. And again, you don't have to go much higher than the block. And let's do two more. Excellent. Heel comes back to the floor, and then we're going to bend that knee. We're going to bring the feet closer to the block, not too close, and then we're going to push the feet into the earth, lift the hips up, slide the block, and then coming down super slow, one vertebrae at a time. Maybe move the shoulder blades out of the way. Slow, slow, slow. And then let's bring the knees back in. If you want to, rock side to side first, and then come into Apanasana, you can do that. Sometimes that feels nice on the sacrum. And then back to center, a couple of Apanasanas. Bring that lower lumbar back into symmetrical. Excellent. Let's bring the feet back down to the mat. And the feet can come out a little bit wider and a little bit further away. And we're going to do those pelvic tilts. So the tailbone comes up on the exhale. Inhale, tailbone goes back down. Excellent. From here, all right, so we'll release that, bring the arms out to a T, and we're going to do windshield wipers first here. So knees go to one side, inhale center, exhale to the other side. If you want to add the head into the twist, you can do that. You can go opposite or you can go same. Excellent. And one more time each side. And then back to center. We're gonna bring the left foot into the center of the mat and we're gonna cross the right leg over. Hands can stay where they are, or you can also do cactus arms here if you like that. We're gonna drop both knees over to the left, and then you can look right, center, or left with the head. Excellent. Let's inhale, bring the knees up to center. Exhale, drop the knees to the right, and you can switch the head, opposite, center, or the same. So left, center, or right. Excellent. And then back to center. We're going to uncross the legs. Right foot comes to the center. Left leg crosses over. And then both knees drop to the left. And the head can go opposite, same, or center. Excellent. Let's bring both knees back up to center. And then drop them over to the right. And you can switch the head. Opposite, center, or right. Excellent. Let's bring the knees back up to center, uncross. And then if you want to do a couple of windshield wipers, that feels okay. Bring a lot of motion in. Excellent. Let's bring the knees back into the chest. Knees are nice and wide. A couple of Apanasanas. Nice. All right, let's put the feet down on the mat, and then we're going to extend both legs all the way straight out. If that's comfortable, you can always keep the knees bent, feet on the mat. And we're going to finish up here with our palm tree pose arms. Legs can be zipped up together, toes point up towards the ceiling, or you can relax the legs. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. So I'm going to move nice and slow, moving with the breath. If it's too much on your shoulders, you can do cactus arms or snow angel arms. Excellent. And then we're going to release the arms back down by your side. We're going to do alternate nostril breath here, but we're going to make it the whole body. So you can bring the arms down by your sides. Legs can be relaxed and feet can fall away from each other. So we're going to inhale, and you can do it just regular if you want, just through the nose. Otherwise, we're going to do the whole body here. So starting with an inhale at the bottom of the left foot, inhale all the way up the left side of the body to the crown of the head, and then on the exhale, all the way down the right side of the body and out the bottom of the right foot. Inhale, bottom of the right foot, all the way up the right side body to the crown of the head. Exhale, down that whole left side body and out the bottom of that left foot. Let's do that again. Inhale, bottom of that left foot, all the way up that left side body to the crown of the head. Exhale all the way down that right side body and out the bottom of that right foot. Inhale, bottom of that right foot, all the way up that right side body to the crown of the head. Exhale all the way down that left side body and out the bottom of that left foot. One more round. Inhale, bottom of that left foot, all the way up that left side body to the crown of the head. Exhale down that right side body, all the way out to the bottom of that right foot. And inhale, bottom of that right foot, all the way up that right side body to the crown of the head. Exhale all the way down that left side body and out the bottom of that left foot. Come back to your regular breath. And let's come into our relaxation pose. Legs and feet can relax away from each other if they haven't already. Arms down by your side and out and away from your torso. If you have a blanket or a towel, you can put it under your head. And let's do joints today. So we're gonna relax and make space in the joints. Starting at the bottom, work our way up to the top. Relax and make space in the toes and feet. Relax and make space in the ankles. Relax and make space in the knees. Relax and make space in the hip joints. Relax and make space in the spine. Relax and make space in the shoulders. Relax and make space in the elbows. Relax and make space in the wrists. Relax and make space in the hands and fingers. Relax and make space in the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. Use that lower arm as a headrest. Take a full breath here. And when you're ready, and with an inhale, pushing up to comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Another one we haven't done in a while is lotus breath. So the pinky and the thumb come together in the bottom of the hands. That's the inhale, open, exhale, closed. Do this one 4 times. Ready, here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. One more fabulous time. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Hands come together at the heart and namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, gang.
Thanks,
We'll
gang.
see you next week.